back. And CJ going free, nigga. Fuck y'all niggas talking about. And we going to the sky, nigga. No cap. What's this? All the way to the top. Youngest go. I'ma keep making this money. Cannot poop. Oh, you dumb. Put who in the trunk? Oh, you stupid. Oh, you stupid. It's amazing. Put who in the trunk? I got a knock, I look like a pump. I'm with CJ, don't tryna front. He out on bail, he still tryna dump. Knockers on knockers. Yo. See ya after my glizzy gon' speak. Free PJ, that kid was a tweet. Cannot put on, get put on the teeth.
Got boom, I smoke, we land, I'm having. Move tight, act bad with a bad bitch. Fresh out on bail and I'm still moving tactic. This and my niggas, but tell me what happened. Beat the hoes, they want me to chill. They like CJ, you slide for real. Woke up sober, don't need me a pill. Still smoking on joppy shit, give me the chills.
No some orders that slide on a bike. Catch him slipping, that's gon' be his life. You I've got poke niggas die by the night. Hey, how you a bitch niggas fucking your wife? She be fucking.
Rule number one, know what you doing. Stay true, no picking and choosing. Every spot I was in, I was aping and gooning. I said op right there, tell Daffy we boom.
Put who in the trunk? I got a knock, I look like a pump. I'm with CJ, don't tryna front. He out on bail, he still tryna dump. Knockers on knockers, local through the east.
Man, that shit hard. That shit go hard. It's that little nigga Booba Savage, man. Yo, Shorty is like 3 years old, yo. Yo, how old is Booba, man? How old is this kid, man? But watching this kid for a minute cutting up online and shit. But he getting older now. He getting old and mean. But when he was little, he was like a little kid playing around. But now he's looking a little more goonish. You know what I mean? Straight African, too. You can tell. He got the straight up African face. I wonder how old this kid is. Booba Savage age. He got to be like 12 at the oldest. He's 15? Damn, he's a little dude. Oh, he's from Guinea. Yeah, he is African. He's 15? It's a little dude, man. Damn, bro. What you gotta... I guess Guinea, they little like that. Anyway, y'all, what's up, man? Welcome back to another episode. Episode 148 of the All Jokes Aside podcast. I'm your host, Will Mills, a.k.a. King Dirtbag. What's good, everybody? Recording early today. Drinking some water. Feeling good, feeling great. Don't forget, guys, May 25th will be the live podcast going down at Encima Event Center in Orlando, Florida. On the panel includes Posh of the Posh Sessions podcast and Jasmine Torres. So it's going to be a dope show. Battle of the sexes, men versus the women. Not versus, you know what I'm saying? Like, we're not trying to go out there and have beef, but you know, we're gonna air out some frustrations, we're gonna have some fun, we're gonna see things from a female's perspective, from a man's perspective. If you gay, come through. So I know there's a lot of shit like that, gays be wanting inclusion. It's like, no, like, I mean, you can come, but we're heterosexuals, you know what I mean? So I've had events. I remember on the live I had a gay dude come up there and he started talking about his plight, and I'm like, bro, I can't relate, my nigga. So we got a little back and forth. And my ex-producer was supposed to pull that nigga off the stage, but he didn't. So me and that dude wound up having a real long-ass conversation that we shouldn't have never had to begin with. And it had me looking a certain kind of way when he should have never been in the first place. You know what I mean? I mean, not been on that panel, because you don't date women, bro. And I don't date men. So we shouldn't be having these relationship topics. It's completely different. All right? So let's get into the show. Where are we going to start at? I got a lot of stuff on the docket that has to do with women. You know, let's start where with my shit right here, man. I woke up to this news. Niggas trying to rush Chappelle. Are you kidding me? But it did not go the way dude thought it was going to go. So Dave Chappelle was performing last night. A lot of big comedians was in the house. And some dude rushed Chappelle on stage. I did see a couple of angles on it. And homie got all the way washed up. Here we go. They washed his ass up badly. Let's see if it's got the video right here. Look at this dude's arm. Yeah, they beat that ass. Let's play that back. Let's pause it. Boom, look at homie's arm. That's how it's supposed to go. Niggas supposed to leave in pieces. You rush Chappelle on stage. You rush any comedian on stage. And then I saw a clip of Chris Rock he said something very funny because he was there. And I also heard that Jamie Foxx jumped in. Jamie Foxx ran up on that stage and got it popping. Why ain't nobody run up on the stage when Will Smith smacked Chris Rock, though? Why nobody do that? Let's see. I saw a shot of what here we go. Let's check this video out.
Behind me on the DJ table is one of the most prolific producers that hip-hop has ever presented, the mighty Mad Lib. Ladies and gentlemen, make some noise for hip-hop history.
Oh, Chappelle was getting, dude tried to run. He tried to Dave Chappelle, little tank, man, he ain't knock him down. So he tried to tackle him, okay? And dude winds up falling. Chappelle didn't go, Chappelle did go down. But they beat that ass, though.
I am going to kill that.
I saw a clip of...
Wait, I gotta see this.
Yeah, go see him watch him get his ass whooped. Oh, look at Chappelle running. Oh, they beating that ass, yeah. That's how it's supposed to go. That's how it's supposed to go. This is how it's supposed to go down. Yeah. Oh, Chappelle stomped him. There we go. Yes, sir. Chappelle got a couple of hits in. That's how it's supposed to go. Yeah.
Thank God that was clumsy. He's back there getting stomped.
There we go. That's how it's supposed to go down.
Where did that come from? Thank you, son. It was a trans man.
Yo, Chappelle's the fucking GOAT, man. I saw a clip of Chris Rock. He ran up to me and he said, was that Will Smith? That was pretty funny. But yeah, man, salute to Chappelle. Salute to the security for acting quickly. And I'm glad Dave ain't get hurt, man. I am very glad that dude got his ass whooped and left out of there all broken the fuck up. Because that's exactly how that's supposed to go down. You don't rush people's stage, man. Listen, the way I talk on these stages, man, I already know my day is coming. Somebody gonna try to run up on the stage against me. Or maybe not. I'm a little different. Also, I'm not on the Chappelle level yet, so the people that frequent, I don't have that many people to where I would not see anybody. You know what I mean? I probably get a couple of hundred in the crowd, but I'm not performing on a level with 10, 20,000 in the audience. Not just yet, but I'll be there soon. I'll be there. What else do we have on the docket for today? It's not going to be too long of a show, but I might drag out some of these things, man. And more celebrity news. Blac Chyna. I don't even know why I'm talking about Blac Chyna. So Blac Chyna she was trying to sue the Kardashians. She had a defamation case against the Kardashians and the Jenners. And Chyna had claimed the reality TV stars had ruined her career by convincing TV bosses to cancel her show, Rob & Chyna. But the famous family came out of the case worth a reported $100 million. Chyna, you weren't going to make $100 million off your reality show. So why are you even suing for that much? It was worth $100 million, victorious, and no damages were awarded. A jury found on Monday that none of them had defamed Chyna, but that they had acted in bad faith. What does that mean? If they acted in bad faith, couldn't they have also defamed her? Good question. The four defendants, Kim Kardashian, Kris Jenner, Khloe Kardashian, and Kylie Jenner, all took to the stand at various points during the 9-day trial at the Los Angeles Superior Courthouse. Rob & Chyna aired on the E! Network for one series in 2016, chronicling the life of the former couple as they prepared for the birth of their daughter. First of all, Rob has always been, I hate to say it, the bitch of the family. You know what I mean? And he's the guy. The women run that family. That's the matriarchy if I've ever seen one. You know what I mean? There are no men. And the men, even the men who are extended family members, Kanye, Tiger, who else? Lamar Odom, Tristan Thompson, Travis Scott. These women are undefeated. Undefeated. So say what you want about Khloe getting cheated on or Kim having a sex tape. The Kardashians come out on top. And the men of the family have been bozos. Rob is a bozo. He's a bozo. He does not carry himself like the women because he is a man. So but I'm just saying, like, you would think the men would be a little stronger, but they're not. You know, and the one man that they did have left after the father died, well, we all saw what happened to him. You know what I mean? And then Blac Chyna comes back, and this is what she put out. This is what Blac Chyna put out here. I saw this, and I was like, Chyna, give me a fucking break. Check this out.
Hey guys, what's up? It's your girl Blac Chyna, and yes, I have signed up for the celebrity boxing match, which is going down on June 11th. And you know what else too? I really want to know who wants to step up and see me. It's going to be held in Miami.
All right, so Chyna, be careful
Hey
what you ask
guys,
for.
what's up? It's your girl Blac.
Be careful what you ask for because I'm pretty sure there's a lot of women that would love to beat your ass. And who is she fighting though? It says the fight is this. So she's just calling out anybody. She want to fight anybody. She signed up. Yeah, she going outside. Now you're trying to fight? That's nasty. That's nasty work when a chick get online talking about she want to fight somebody for money. Is it really going that bad to the point to where you want to cause bodily harm to yourself? Like you're willing to go that far for clout? Make another sex tape, Blac Chyna. Well, that one didn't do too well because her head game was trash. I remember that video. That was. Let me shoot Blac Chyna some bell real quick. Most women don't know how to suck dick. I said it. And not that I've been with most women, but most women I've been with, and my body count is it's a little out there. You know, I'm not going to air out my dirty laundry, but I would say 90% of women don't know how to give head. And that's because, one, they don't pay attention. Two, they do too much. They try to get too fancy, right? So here's what I always teach women about giving oral sex. And ladies, I want you to hear me out real fast. All of that deep throating and going crazy with your neck and all of that, that's impressive. Doesn't really feel that good, though. You know what I mean? It's just impressive to watch. It's exciting to watch you do that. But when we have sex with you, vaginal sex with you, or anal if you a DL dude, or you some freaky nigga who into that type of shit. I'm not. When you're having vaginal sex with a woman, usually we do one continuous stroke to get a climax, right? You have to treat your mouth like it's a vagina to make a man climax while you're giving him head. No fancy moves needed. You probably could do a little stroke to the side and all of that, but all of that extra shit, you throw the nut off. Now, if your point is just to get him hard so he can get ready to have sex with you, cool. I get all the little wild shit. But if you're trying to get a man the nut of head, you got to do the one continuous stroke. However he like his stroke when he's having sex with you, you should do that with your mouth. Make sense? Makes sense. Because most of y'all don't know what the fuck y'all doing. That's dead ass. I find that women who've been in long relationships know how to give head the best. Because they was with one dude, they got to practice on him a lot. So they leave the world know. But women who bounce around, who, you know what I mean? Or if you're a sex worker, but even some of them don't know what the fuck they doing. You know what I mean? But pay attention. Women don't be paying attention, you know what I'm saying? Like I've had women get mad at me because I'm not hard while you're giving me head. How's that my fault? Huh? How is that my fault? Because if I'm not hard while you're giving me head, how are you blaming me? You're down there. My shit works just fine. If I'm not getting rocked during head, then you're doing something wrong. Don't blame that shit on me. What's wrong with you? You're not getting hard. Bitch, what's wrong with you? Go back to the drawing board. How the fuck is that my fault? You suck. No pun intended. But anyway, I digress. YouTube, don't ban me for that either. That's some good advice I just gave out. You know what I'm saying? A lot of women need to hear that shit. Speaking of relationships, I saw some wild shit right here. So, it's a dude. We got to read this shit. This is crazy right here. Fictosexual husband says hologram wife no longer speaks to him, driving a wedge between them. This is crazy, y'all. First of all, let's figure out what fictosexual is, right? Fictosexual. Fictosexual meaning. Check this out, y'all. All right, so fictosexual. What is the meaning of fictosexual? Which means to be attracted to fictional characters. Right? Is it a disorder? It says this fictophilia is a disorder. At the time, fictophilia is not recognized or proposed as a specific diagnostic condition by the World Health Organization, the American Psychiatric Situation. There's definitely something wrong with you if you... Listen, there's some fictional characters who I find attractive, right? Who I'm like, damn, she bad. But I don't say I want to fuck the Jessica Rabbit or the shark from Shark Tales or Betty Boop. Who else is bad? Sailor Moon. Sailor Moon and them? Bad. But come on, like how crazy would you be to be like, yo, I want to fuck Sailor Moon? Like, now, if I was Tuxedo Mask, you know what I mean? Yeah, I'd smash. Because I'm also a cartoon. But I don't want to, you know what I mean? I couldn't smash a cartoon. I couldn't see myself sexualized by a cartoon. You know, I had a roommate. I'm going to say his name. John Haynes. White dude. John, if you out there, man, I wonder how you doing, bro. I mean, last time I saw him, he wasn't doing too good. That's actually why I moved out from him, you know what I mean? Me and dude got a lot of money together, man. Buying and selling land. This was like, 06, 2005, 2006, something like that. We had a nice crib. We were doing really well. He was doing really well. But he had a drug problem. You know what I mean? He had a serious drug problem. And I saw it evolving. Because, you know what I'm saying? He's a young white dude. And he used to sniff a lot of coke. I ain't never do none of that shit. So, but he used to do it like on binges. Like we'll get those big checks cut when we close on some land. He'll take his portion. And for the next 2-3 days, I wouldn't see him. Dude would be locked in his room on a coke binge. You know what I mean? So he was a binge sniffer like that. Like he wasn't a daily sniffer. This motherfucker go on a binge like once a month. And he locked himself in the room. So one time, and I never went in the motherfucking room, right? Never went in there. So I went in his room one day to get something. And when I went in the room, on the nigga dresser, he had stacks, at least 40 anime porn video DVDs. Anime porn. Like he was heavy into the shit. Then I went to go get some lotion or something out of his bathroom. When I opened up the bathroom cabinet, all of these empty bottles of lotion fell out. It wasn't just empty. I'm talking about, this is no cap. This is factual. The motherfucker cut the bottles in half and dug out all the leftover lotion. Like he went that far with it. Like they were dry. Like not like, you know when you take the top off your lotion and you do this? You know, try to beat out the little bits that's left. He would cut the bottle in half and scoop it out. Like that's how. So this motherfucker, not only was he coke binging, he was having wild jerk-off sessions to anime porn. This dude was a weirdo. And I knew shit was spiraling out of control for him because he started hanging out with this dude named Chad. And Chad was a crackhead. You know what I mean? Like, he used to freebase and shit. So when I came to the crib, one time after working, and I saw that Chad was there. I'm like, oh, it's a wrap. It's a wrap. He gonna show this motherfucker a cheaper way to get high off that coke. He gonna show him something different to do with that coke. You know what I mean? That's all coke. You know, coke is a very small. Coke is coke, but then crack is a little bit of coke cooked up. So now you could get more bang for your buck, and you get I guess a more potent high from the shit. And when he started doing that, I'm like, I'm out. Cause then slowly, motherfuckers started pawning shit. You know what I mean? Pawning his video game systems. He had a whole room dedicated to like collectibles. Like, we from two different worlds, but it was dope to network with a white dude like that. You know what I'm saying? And he had a room with all like Pokemon cards and Star Wars memorabilia. I mean, like thousands, hundreds of thousands of dollars worth of shit. Like an actual lightsaber from the movie set. Like, he had like a dope ass trophy room. And I would go in that room and look at all the shit, and then slowly but surely I saw all of that stuff starting to go away. Started pawning shit. I used to ask him, like, yo, then one time we was going golfing. I'm like, yo, let's go to the course. You know what I'm saying? Shoot some golf a little bit. Cause he taught me how to play golf. I ain't know how to do none of that shit. Dude, like, oh, I ain't got my clubs no more. I'm like, where your clubs at? Dude, I had to pawn them. Mind you, he was making more money than me. But all he had, I'm like, what do you mean you got to pawn your shit, bro? Like, how you got to pawn your shit? Like, you make more bread than me. And he ain't had no kids. You know what I mean? I had kids and shit. I had mouths to feed. Like, how you ain't got no, how you broke? I'm like, oh, he a drug addict. Car got repoed. And then when I saw Chad coming over there, I went right to the room. I'm like, yo, my nigga, I'm going to give you my rent for this last month, and I'm out of here. Because the day I come home and some of my shit missing, bro, I'm not calling police on you. You're not going to jail. You're not going to jail, but you know what I mean? Like, you definitely gonna get, it's gonna get violent, bro. Like, you're not about to start pawning my shit to support your drug habit. I don't do drugs. Never done any drugs in my life. So, yeah, that white boy would have got his ass whooped. But anyway, back to what I was saying in the story. I hope he's all right, man. Like, I hope he's at least alive. Like, 'cause the shit was not going good for him. But let's look at this story. All right, so where is it at? And why is this Blac Chyna shit still on here? Let's get this out of here. All right. God damn it. My bad, y'all. Back to this. All right, so is it here? Okay. So Fictosexual husband says hologram wife no longer speaks to him, driving a wedge between them. So his fictional wife no longer speaks to him. This is crazy. All right. A fictosexual man is desperate for help after struggling to bond with his holographic wife after 4 years of marriage. This is crazy. Japan citizen. What? Ahiko Kondo began dating the fictional computer-synthesized pop singer by the name of Hatsune Miku in 2008. The anime character was portrayed as a 16-year-old with turquoise hair. In 2018, Kondo decided to take the relationship to the next level when he married Miku. The ceremony cost 2 million yen, which is about $17,300 US dollars, thanks to Gatebox, a $1,300 system that allows users what device uses to engage with characters via holograms. He was able to interact with Miku for the first time a year before they wed. This is crazy. Sadly for Kondo, support for Gatebox software was discontinued, meaning that he can no longer speak to Miku, a factor that is driving a wedge between them. Yo, this is nuts. The 38-year-old admits that while his silence caused him strain, he is still madly in love with Miku. My love for Miku hasn't changed, he confirmed. For those who are completely clueless as to what fictosexual is, it refers to, you're right, so it refers to an individual who is sexually attracted to fictional characters. Thousands of fictosexual people exist in Japan and have begun similar relationships with fictional character. However, Kondo has taken things a step further by marrying his dream character. He even has an entire Instagram account dedicated to his wife. Oh, I got to look at this. Oh, we got to look at this, y'all. This is nuts. Look at this shit. This is crazy, yo. So what do you do? Like, do you put a virtual, like, how does he have sex? So he carries a doll of her around. What a loophole for perversion. You know what I mean? Like, what an absolute loophole to be a pervert. Why she had to be 16, bro? Like, you could have made her any age. Let's make her a kid. Why give her an age at all? Like, this is his way of visualizing being with a child? But this is the way the world is going, y'all. With this metaverse shit, like all of this about to become a reality. Y'all remember that movie Demolition Man with Sylvester Stallone and Sandra Bullock? And in Demolition Man, like, humans no longer had physical contact. You put on like these rings on your head, and it kind of like simulates sex. I think that's becoming more and more of a reality. But you gotta think about that. Like, if that really did happen, like, you could, like, at that point, fuck whoever you want, right? Like, they'll put, like, to get the simulation out of, like, you'll put on like a like something on your meat, you know what I mean, that moves, and like you literally would have sex virtually. If that doesn't exist, we well on the way of having that exist. I probably would try it out. I'm not even gonna hold you. Like, like if there's some like banging ass celebrity, you could like make a metaverse version of her, or like I could create the perfect woman. That's better than jerking off, right? Would y'all do it? If you could have like this virtual reality game, like, you know, like my PS5 and shit, and it's a PS5 game, and you can literally create an avatar of the perfect woman, and it's a piece you got to buy to put on your meat, and put the virtual reality goggles on, and you can have sex with this shit. I don't know. Think about it, because I mean, you no longer got to watch magazines. Like, you know, when you want to masturbate, like you watch your phone, or, you know what I'm saying, and you watch porn. But what if you could just do it with VR, and you don't got to use your hands at all? Like, you could, like, that's very interesting. But I probably would definitely try it out. Like I said, if it's not on the way, if it's not here already, it's definitely on the way. Dead ass. Very interesting though. Like some straight POV sex with the woman of your dreams. That's fire. Yeah, I would do it. I definitely would do it. Fuck that. I would do it, man. Oh, I just mentioned Sylvester Stallone. Bruh, they got another Rambo out. Another Rambo. Like Rambo. A new Rambo movie. I saw it while I was watching Netflix. They came up with all my suggestions. And I'm like, okay, this is the old Rambo. And they just, you know, dropped it on Netflix. Nah. This is new Rambo. This nigga, yo, how old is Sylvester? He got to be at least 102. Like, come on, son. He looks terrible, bro. Like, if you're an old person, just age. I understand white people, you age a little worse than black people due to the lack of melanin in your skin, features and shit like that. It is what it is. Blame God. But trying to play God and change your appearance, and you think it actually makes you look younger, like who? Y'all don't know like how bad y'all look? Y'all don't know how bad y'all look? Like, look at Sly. Look at this man. Let's see a recent picture of him. He looks terrible, yo. Y'all know why Sylvester Stallone's face looks like that? Because he had a stroke when he was it's an ugly man right there, man. Hair plugs, plastic surgery. Like, look at that face. That's a face only a mother could love. That's an ugly man right there. Jesus Christ. He don't even look human. You know what I mean? He looked like if y'all ever saw, y'all remember the Lipton, the Brisk iced tea, which they don't make anymore, by the way. Arizona put them motherfuckers out of business. Y'all remember the Brisk iced tea commercial? He was like, now that it's over, just give me something to drink. Y'all remember that commercial? He looks like that. He looks like the claymation version of himself. Let me see if I can find that commercial. That commercial was hilarious. Now that it's over, just give me something to drink. Let me see if I can find that commercial. Let me go back to that shit. Let's see. Lipton Brisk. Yeah, what happened to Lipton? Lipton Brisk was kind of fire. They don't make that shit no. I don't think they make it no more. I haven't seen it in the stores forever. Maybe I wasn't looking for it because I got a little money now. I ain't buying that shit anyway. Lipton Brisk Rocky commercial. You're a bum, Rocco. Yeah. Is this it right here? I think this is it right here.
Rocky Balboa is taking the beating of his life.
Who keeps ringing that bell? I can't concentrate.
It's over, Rock.
Now that it's over, just give me something to drink.
There ain't nothing on ice gonna save it now. Lipton Brisk iced tea, yeah? So maybe this. And Balboa needs a miracle.
Yo, that's Brisk, baby.
Get in there. Save some of that for the sequel.
Yeah, bum, Rocco. Oh, this movie's iconic, man. I love this commercial, man. Now that it's over, just give me something to drink. My bad, y'all. I'm reminiscing here. Y'all remember that commercial, though? That was a good commercial. All right. Let's see what else we got on the docket. We got a couple of things we want to talk about. By the way, I just did my coil on my vape, and it's so good. Like, this shit is so amazing. Yo, speaking of wild shit, right? Let's get into this more weird celebrity news, yo. I saw something. I was like, yo, there's no way in hell this is real. Check this out. A mac and cheese milkshake. I was like, yo, there's no way. This was crazy. Where do I have the link for it? All right. I was like, what the fuck? Hold on. It was a mac and cheese milkshake. And I was like, yo, this is nuts. Yeah, check this shit out, y'all. This is crazy.
Introducing our new deluxe mac and cheese milkshake, served in a cup decorated with fresh cheese and made with vanilla ice cream and mac and cheese.
Bro.
Yummy. Then add milk and blend it all up. We then drizzle it with caramel. Look at that, nice and chunky. We then top it with whipped cream, elbow noodles, and sprinkles of cheddar cheese. Now available for a limited time at McCheesy's in Joplin, Missouri.
Yo, respectfully, white people, what's up with y'all palate? Like, I thought this was a joke when I saw it. This is some real shit. Like, y'all gotta be, like, and then people like, don't knock it till you try it. I don't see in what world that this would be good. A mac and cheese milkshake. Did y'all hear the description? Like, yeah, I mean, for the viewers, you saw it. But for the listeners, y'all got to look at this. It's a spot called Mac Cheesy's in Missouri. Maybe that's why they only got 69 subscribers on YouTube. This got to be a fucking joke. Like, who would do something like this? This is gross, bro. Like, I want to, like, regurgitate just thinking about this shit. This is crazy. Come on, son. Speaking of wild shit, right? Hey, I'm going to find a box tomorrow. Tomorrow. Next week. Tropicana just dropped a cereal called Tropicana Crunch. And his cereal is designed to pour orange juice in it. Not milk, orange juice. How you gonna force something that, like it's made for orange juice? I mean, what vitamin wise it pairs well together? Because there's no way you can convince me that orange juice poured in any type of food is good, unless it's like chicken or something like that and using it as a marinade. But cold orange juice in a cereal is crazy. But I do like orange juice, and I do like that cereal they say they have. I do like brand cereal with nuts and shit. Pause. I do like that, like Honey Bunches of Oats. I like that type of shit. I'm gonna try it. I'm gonna try it on the show in front of y'all on camera, and I'm gonna give y'all a real review on that shit. I'm not gonna sit here and shit on it. I know it's gross already, and I'm gonna make sure my desk here is clear so I don't get throw up all over it because my stomach can't handle shit like that. But I'm gonna try it. My best friend said, "Yo, you gotta try this shit out, bro." They just dropped it. I think what's today, the 5th? Actually, it just dropped today. May 4th. They dropping it like it's a pair of Jordans or something. So it got released today. I wasn't about to go run looking for it today, but next week, I promise y'all, I'm gonna try it on camera. Matter of fact, let me get that on the docket so I'll be sure to do it. Moving along. Let's get into some more stuff. So, fuck them. Who y'all care about MGK and Megan Fox? I don't care. So they drink each other blood, apparently, and now an actual vampire group, like the real vampires, right, are actually giving them advice on how to prepare. Like, you can't just drink blood, apparently. They're giving advice on how to properly drink blood. The real vampires that's in Washington State or some shit like that. So, for anybody who want to drink blood of your partner or your friend, whoever fucking blood you want to drink, or if you're some nasty dude that's out there eating chicks out on their period, there are some precautions that the vampires want to tell y'all about. So go look for it. I'm not playing the video. I don't want to hear. I mean, I don't think it was a video. They were talking about it, and I'm not going to read up on it. But there's vampire groups of America. It's a whole group of people who claim to be real vampires, and they want to help you guys out. You know what I'm saying? On how to properly drink blood. Moving along. Let's see. So this is what kind of pissed me off. Young Thug is giving advice out here to us. He wants to give us advice. So let's see what Young Thug had to say to us on the matter of having children. This is Young Thug now, by the way, y'all. All right? No shade, but it is what it is. Let's see. What the hell? Oh, let's do it like this. Boom, boom. All right, so let's check this out. This is what Young Thug had to say to us.
Oh, brother. If you dead broke, if you a broke ass nigga, you should not be able to nut. Because you bringing poor kids into this world for, nigga, you making niggas rob and kill and steal because you running around with no type of career, no nothing. Having kids. Now your kids growing up want shit. Your kids growing up looking at Thug and his game. And man, listen, man, bitch. Gotta realize that when you ain't got none, or worse than nothing, don't have a future, your job don't got nothing to do with what you went to school for. You got to adjust to whatever a nigga do for you. You can't want top tier situations and
hold on.
the bottom of the barrel. What you went to school for.
What is he talking
Your job, when you ain't got none, or worse than nothing, don't have a future. Your job don't got nothing to do with what you went to school for. You got to adjust to whatever a nigga do for you. You can't want top tier situations and you the bottom of the barrel.
Bro, isn't that your life though? Bro, this is the dumbest piece of advice I've ever heard in my life. Hold on, let me see this again.
You can't want top tier situations and you the bottom of the barrel.
Bro, what the fuck are you talking about? Respectfully, bro. You can't want top tier situations and you're at the bottom of the barrel. Do you mean you can't expect top tier situations and you're at the bottom of the barrel? That you have to actually work your way up? That makes sense. But to tell people they can't want more, and you came from the slums, bro. You from the projects in Atlanta. This nigga's an idiot, bro. Hold on.
How the fuck you thought that worked? How you think that worked? Bitch should be dead ass broke, want a Birkin. Bitch, what the hell you finna put the Birkin in the goddamn, in the Uber? Get you a house, then get you a car to park at your house. Then get you a Birkin. In your house.
Okay, so yeah, he does mean it like that.
Y'all whole trying to go to step 10 from 0.
Okay, so he does mean it the way I said it. My bad, Doug. But that first part, I'm going to get you on that, though.
Man, hold down. Relax. Can't get mad at no player. But diseases and problems.
Okay, so that part made sense. You know, he's saying how women want a Birkin bag but living in the projects, right? Yeah, work your way up to that, sweetheart. But that's not what I'm talking about. This whole kid shit, right? How many kids Young Thug had? Now, this is not me shitting on nobody with kids because I have 6 kids. So I'm no one to talk about this shit. I mean, like critique people on whether they should or shouldn't have kids. Young Thug, first, let me check a couple things. Young Thug age, all right? So Young Thug is, let's see. Because I'm looking up this for a reason. Young Thug age. Young Thug is 30 years old. All right, so let's look at Young Thug children ages. Let's look at the ages of his children. All right, so his oldest daughter is 14, which means he had his first child at 16 years old. Okay. And he has 6 children, and he's 10 years, 11 years younger than me. All right, so bro, Young Thug has had money for a while now. So I mean, of course, he's in the echelon to where he's a rich man, and he's been rich for a while. What year did Young Thug come out? It had to be like 2015 or something like that. Young Thug first. Let's say his first album. What year was that? His first album came out in 2019, but he's been out way before then. I know that for sure. He's been out for a while. And Young Thug is one of the dope artists. I tried to force myself not to like his music, but the dude is super talented, yo. Like, it's kind of hard to not fuck with his music. He's extremely talented. Like, Young Thug is one of the most melodic singers. Like, he's a rapper. Like, he's dope. He's dope. I fuck with Young Thug. But, bro, this is the problem with hood niggas, right? They can't see past where they're from, right? It's a difference between being hood, ghetto, and poor, bro. You're looking at it as from a standpoint of where you're from and where the people you frequent. But there's a lot of people who are not well off, you know what I mean? But they're still hardworking. They live a little bit above the poverty line. They're not out robbing anybody, bro. Most people are not out robbing people. So don't say, oh, niggas ain't got no money, they shouldn't have kids, bro. You had probably your first 3 kids broke. You know what I mean? Like, that's the shit I don't like, bro. Like, when you get on a certain level, oh, let me just shit on everybody else. First of all, you was a little kid, bro. I was 18 when I had my first. Broke as fuck. Had to have regular jobs and take care of my kids. I'm not a rapper, bro. I'm a podcaster, I'm a comedian, and I'm doing pretty well in life. But at the same time, ain't no way in hell I'm going to tell niggas, don't have kids if you broke. I'm going to say make better decisions. But everybody ain't as well off as you. You talking about, because a nigga ain't got no money, he shouldn't nut. Like, bro, you're wording this all wrong. I get what I think he's trying to say. But because he's so stupid, and I'm real shit, like, respectfully, like, y'all know what I'm saying? Like, I can't take these ignorant ass niggas saying stupid shit, bro. Like, come on, man. Get somebody else to write for you, bro. If you can't word your shit right, so you won't sound offensive. But that's the thing. When niggas get a certain amount of money and be in certain circles, they feel like they could say or do whatever, like, without no scrutiny. That was the dumbest shit ever, bro. Like, bro, first of all, you still gang affiliated and you rich. I think that's stupid. I think all of you niggas that's rich and you gang affiliated are dumb. I said it. All of y'all stupid. Stupid. You know what I mean? Because y'all promote the gang life as being some dope shit, and you ain't in the streets like the actual gang members. You living in a mansion somewhere, bro. But you screaming all of this gang shit, and you living in a mansion, and they living in the hood. A lot of them got to be affiliated with these gangs to keep themselves safe where they live at. But you out of there. Why don't you gang niggas who made it out of the hood? Won't y'all try to get niggas out the gang, bro? You know what I'm saying? It's the dumbest shit in the world to me. I'm sorry. I think any nigga who rich and still screaming gang shit is whack. It's corny, bro. Corny. Dead ass. Get them niggas out the gang and start a whole different type of shit. That's just my opinion. And I don't give a fuck how nobody feel about it. I don't care how nobody feel about it. I said what I said. You know what I mean? Let's get off of that because I don't want to stay on that too long. I got some interesting topics here to talk about shortly. Let's get into my some more silly shit. Pinky, y'all. Y'all remember Pinky, the porn star? She was one of the original, like when porn was at its peak. Like, she was one of the legends. She was at the end. Because really, porn stars are not the shit no more. You know what I mean? Porn stars aren't the shit anymore. Unless you're like Tiana Trump, you know, because she's super bad. Like, you know, but she's more like, she's branched out to social media and shit like that. So she's gorgeous. Like, she one of them chicks like, yeah, why the fuck you did porn? But I heard a little story from her as why she do porn. She said she was a hoe in high school. She used to fuck mad niggas in high school. And she just felt like, why don't I get paid for it? I'm fucking everybody for free. So she became a porn star based off of that. But amateur porn is where it's at. You know what I mean? I think people are more attracted to amateur porn because it's more, you know, when it comes to your psyche, it's more realistic. You know what I mean? Like, porn has destroyed sex. It gives women this bad impression of sex. You know what I mean? Like, a lot of shit that don't happen in real life. I'll keep it 100 with y'all. I've never, in my life, let me think about it first before I make this statement. All right, once I did. I've never nutted on a woman's face before. That's some porn shit. That's like exclusive porn shit. It's actually kind of, unless she wants you to do it. But just to like, hey, this is where it goes. Like in porn, it's automatic. Like the nut automatically goes on her face. Automatically. Like nobody, nigga don't even ask. In real life, you ain't doing that shit. Like women don't be with that. You can't just nut in a chick face. It's the most unnecessary shit ever. That shit is mad unnecessary. Like, why, bro? Why? You nutting on her face for what, bro? Like to humiliate her? And what does it do for the woman? First of all, if you ever nutted on your own leg or whatever, that shit is hard to wash off, bro. Like, you can't just, you know what I'm saying? Like, you get in her hair and all that. That shit ain't coming out easy. Bet you smash a chick, she just got her hair done and you nut in her hair. It's a wrap for that hairdo. Nut stain, that should be there. That should be there. If you ever got nut on your clothes, bro, that shit ain't going nowhere. That shit's there. Dead ass. That shit gonna be there. Even if you wash it, you're gonna see remnants of that stain right there. Nut is potent shit. And that shit is concentrated, man. Just saying. But anyway, I went completely left with that shit. Pinky, remember, she was one of the original, one of the last porn stars. Like, she came in that last era with Pinky, and when I was a kid, my childhood ones, I loved Pinky, Roxy Reynolds. Who else? Lacey Duvall. Who else did I love back when I was younger? What's her name? Something Fox. Melrose Fox. Oh, my God. I loved her. Melrose Fox. What's the other one named? Dark skin. She had the big Jada Fire. She was a fucking beast with it. But that era, Pinky was around there because she had a real ass. You know what I mean? Like, now, anytime you see a chick with a fat ass, if you're not in the know, you're going to ask, is that real or fake? But this is before butt shots came in style. Pinky had an ass. Like, You know what I mean? I never was a real fan of Pinky. I thought she was cute, but I never was a fan of her. I hated the noises she made. Like, I was never a fan of Pinky's. Anyway, Pinky she looks pretty bad. You know what I mean? Pinky is at least, let's see, Pinky autographs. Like, she just recently had hold on. She recently had like a book signing, and she was out getting autographs. She was out signing her autographs, and she was charging people $100. I mean, I understand, get your money, but Jesus Christ, she looks terrible. Like, and now she got like these workout videos, and clearly she been big for a while now. That's always been a sad thing to me. Like, when you see your favorite porn stars, you know, first you see them in the petite section or ebony, you know what I mean? And then you start seeing them in the MILF section or the BBW section. That's a sad day right there, man. That's a sad day for me. When I see that shit, like my favorite porn stars, and I'm looking for some new shit, and then the new shit, they in the fucking MILF section, man. I was like, oh man, who was one of them who I used to like back in the days, and she's still going strong. I can't think of her name off the top of my head. As you can see, I'm a porn guy. I used to watch a lot of porn when I was younger. Yeah, but Pinky's definitely in MILF BBW section if she was to still continue to do porn. Because she's big, she's huge, y'all. She's huge. But when Pinky was back in the days, man, Pinky was the shit, boy. I'm looking at pics of her now. Pinky was bad, yo. She definitely was bad. But I was never like a real fan of hers. But now she looks terrible. Like, nah, man. Nah, bro. She looked like a giant midget. You know what I'm saying? You know how midgets all got that same body type? She looked like a supersized version of that. She looks ridiculous. I hope she get her shit together. Like, I mean, at a certain age, all women gain weight. You know, metabolism slows down, and they put on weight faster. But she looks bad. She looks bad. $100 for a pic. Fuck out of here. I'm not paying Pinky no $100. I'm not paying Pinky nothing. Pinky should be happy to take a picture with me. Fuck out of here. $100. What? You gotta be a super old head nigga like who's obsessed with her to still be like, damn, you know what I mean? Nah, bro. Nah. You know what that reminds me of? That reminds me of like on Facebook, there's a lot of chicks who I had crushes on in high school. You know what I mean? Like really was into them. And they got older. A couple of kids, gained some weight. That's fine. There's nothing wrong with having kids and gaining a little bit of weight. But when I say they are Monsters, Inc., and I guess they remember like, oh yeah, you know, when he was younger, he had a crush on me. Now let me holler at him. No. Sweetheart, like my taste didn't change. First of all, I look the same. I feel like I still look good for my age. I'm 41 years old. You know what I mean? I feel like for 41, I'm holding it together. Like if you saw me today, and the last time you saw me was in high school, you would know it's me. Because I look the same. I just got a beard now, you know what I'm saying? Gained some weight. But you wouldn't be like, yo, don't. I've had chicks from high school come up to me and see me and have to tell me who they are. That's embarrassing. That's embarrassing. Like you gained that much weight, you look that bad, that you got to tell the person who you used to fuck with who you are because they don't recognize you. I would be ashamed to tell to even talk to the person. But these chicks don't even be ashamed of that. They'll come try to holler at you like, so what's up? How you doing? You know, I always had a thing. No, you didn't. Show you didn't have no thing for me. What happened is you got washed up. You you had some kids, gained a bunch of weight, and now here you come trying to waltz into my life. Nah, shorty, I wanted you 200 pounds ago. Like, nah. My standards have not changed. You know what I'm saying? It was your physical played a huge part into why I wanted you in the first place. You know what I mean? You're not attractive anymore. Period. So what the fuck makes you think you got a shot with me? They be bold. You know what I mean? Did I say too much? I said what I said, though. Like, I'm not taking nothing back. Speaking of women, right? I want to talk about this real quick because I'm noticing some differences between men and women. Y'all ever notice that when women make new friends, I'm not talking about friends that they've had as kids or teenagers or workplace or something like that. Most women, when they become friends, they become friends for bullshit reasons. It's almost like trauma sharing. You know what I mean? It's like a trauma bond. Oh, we both, yo, listen, real shit. The worst type of groups of friends I hate is like this bad bitch link up shit. Oh, we all cute, so let's all hang together. That's not real friends at all. That's why women don't have friends that long. That's why women always switch in groups of friends. Like, women don't have friends because y'all all attractive. What if one of y'all have a baby? Then what? Y'all become friends for bullshit. Or we both could read. Oh, I remember these two chicks. They became friends because both of them got cheated on or some shit. You know what I mean? I remember two of my baby mothers became friends because they broke up with me and then they became friends based off of that. But it's always like, oh, let's link up so we can talk shit about these dudes together. There's always some negative shit. You know what? And I've always appreciated that as a guy. You know what I mean? Like, men become friends off fun shit. Like, oh, we both fans of the same team. We both listen to the same music. You know what I mean? You got a dope energy about yourself. It'll be like that. And that's why men will be friends for life. You know what I'm saying? Like, you'll rarely see, if you ever see a dude who's constantly changing his circle, that's a fuck nigga. I got an old homeboy who I used to, you know what I'm saying? Me and him was like this. Like this. Like, that was my dude. But now I want to put hands on him when I see him. Like, I ain't going to say his name on the show. He know who he is. We was really, really close. And people who knew me for years know that me and that dude was my guy. But he's a bitch nigga. You know what I mean? He's always switching groups of friends. He's always in a new circle. And when you see dudes move like that, they can't be trusted. When a man always has a new group of friends and he's close with every group, but the old group he was with before don't fuck with him no more, yeah, don't trust that guy. That's a normal thing for women. That's actually a feminine trait. And I hate to do that, but it really is. Because women be switching groups of friends like it's nothing. You know what I mean? But yeah, like, women trauma bond a lot. I noticed that that's exclusive to women. And I was telling somebody about it yesterday. They were like, yeah, because women are more emotional. I'm like, yeah, but that doesn't make it healthy. All right? You're more emotional. You know when people say they're emotional, what they're really saying is, I have no control over my emotions. People be like, oh, they'd be like, oh, you're cold. You're cold-hearted. You don't care about anything. It's like, I do. I just have control. You see what I'm saying? Like, if you cry a lot, that means you have no control over your emotions. It doesn't mean you're emotional. It means you have no control of your emotions. So saying you're emotional is just another way of saying I can't control myself. Right? That's exactly what you're saying. Am I tripping? What else we got on the docket before I get myself in trouble? Do we have anything else to lead out on? All right, I got a long day ahead of me. Driving out to Tampa later on. My sister is here in town. Shout out to my sister, big sister here, so we're going to go hang out. Probably hit the casino, you know what I mean? Out there in the Hard Rock over there in Hollywood. Not Hollywood, was that? It's in Tampa. But yeah, man, don't forget. Make sure you guys subscribe to my YouTube channel. Like, leave a comment. We got to get these numbers up, man. I'm working with some people now to help me out. My visuals are too good. My production is too nice to not have more numbers. And I'm pretty sure I will. I'll have it soon. I'm in no rush. I was listening to Joe Budden the other day. He said some fly shit that made me feel good about what I'm doing. He said it's the dudes that do it for free are the ones who usually make it, especially with this podcasting world. I tell anybody when they start a podcast, first of all, you have to have, what do you want to talk about, bro? Like, can you be interesting for an hour or 40 minutes, however long you want to do it? Can you be interesting? Can you be confident and speak with conviction when you talk? Can you do that? If you can't do that, don't podcast. Like, and a lot of people need a group. Like, this is, for the last 4 or 5 episodes, I've been alone. But for the last 4 years I've been doing this, I had a team. Certain situations didn't work out. Certain situations, people grew and had to go different places, and we cool. But I've always wanted to do this. So with or without anybody, I'm going to do this. So I invested in myself. I own all of my equipment. I own my studio. So the only thing that you can offer me with this shit is the bag. I don't need anybody for anything. I do all my editing, audio and visual. I own everything, like I said. This is all mine. So the only way is up from here for this All Jokes Aside podcast. And the name of this podcast is fire. And I'm entertaining. You know what I mean? But yeah, till next week, y'all. Episode 148 in the books. Make sure you guys, if you are in the Orlando area, next week, May 25th, Wednesday from 7 to 12, will be All Jokes Aside Live presents Battle of the Sexes Live podcast featuring Posh from the Pod Sections and also Jasmine Torres, all right? So shout out to Fredo Cash, Baltimore Stand Up, All Jokes Aside, episode 148 in the books. Fredo. See you guys next week. Let's go. I love that. Whoa.
Me and Pyrex together, watch 2 worlds collide. Me and Jack poured out the sweets and we got hella hoes inside. Whoa, I'm the shit. Bitch, all jokes aside. I'm the shit. Bitch, all jokes aside.
Till next week. Love y'all. Peace.